Hello and welcome back to another episode on the Mini. So, yep, no episode last week. Was it just last week? Might have been the week before as well. Either way, I was unwell. I had COVID, so I'll put a stop to that. Either way, back on with it today. Managed to get the inside here painted since last time, and did the wheel arches, and just touched up a few places underneath. So tonight I'm going to prep all this area. I've started over here, just with the block and some, I think there was some runs and stuff. So yeah, just boring sanding really. Absolutely hate this sort of stuff. There's a little dent there, and there's a little one there, so I'll probably get some filler over them, even though it's probably not going to dry. What I might do is get it all keyed back, primer it all, because that will dry, even though it's freezing cold. And then next time I'm here, I should maybe even get a full day next week to come here, so I'll filler that then. I'll just take it straight, just take it back, filler that. But I've got little places like inside here that need knocking back a bit. This side's not as bad, but it all needs knocking back all the way up to the gutter. Just doing this back panel from seam to seam. There's little places like up here that need a bit of a scrape back. If there's rust there, before priming I will put some Bactan. So yeah, I'll get on with that, show you the progress of that, and then I'm going to fit the boot lid as well, just to see how that sits in the hole. I don't know if there's a rubber that goes on here. I know there is one on the boot lid, but I don't know if that's the only one or not. Don't know. But yeah, it's getting there. It's freezing cold. Better get on with something. Right, that's it all prepped. And anywhere that was bare metalled, I've painted the Bactan on. You can see it there, shiny. So I've given all around here really good scrub around where the window sits and all around here. So I've just put some Bactan on it now, just to, because that's like a primer itself. So what I'll do is I'll put a green Scotch pad over this. We'll go for a panad now. I'll put a green Scotch pad over anywhere I've put this black stuff, or white stuff, but it turns black. And then I'll panel wipe the whole thing and get one coat of primer to start with. Then I'll get a second coat on. And I'll try I've got the boot hinges, so I'll fit them on. I'll fit the boot, but the boot will need some work, as you can see. So it's not, it looks bad, but it's not gone. It's not the end of it. Just needs a really good clean back, treating and painting. So I'll probably do that on its own. I just want to try it in the hole, see what it looks like. So if I can do that today, I'll be happy. Primer all this, get the boot lid in, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Right, go for a cup of tea, get back. The stuff needs about 20 minutes, then you can paint over it. So yeah, I'll go and get on with that. Right, so all that's dried. Off. I've given it a quick airline off. I'm just going to, I haven't got any panel wipe, so just use some brake cleaner. Same job, good enough for this. Good enough for this job. Yeah, so I'll get that all done now. I'll wipe all these down. I'll warm the primer up because it's a bit cold, and then yeah, get some primer on so it looks good then. Yeah, so get on with it. Right then, so since last time, it was too cold to primer it in the end. It was just, I tried a little bit, but it was just running off. It was way too cold. So yeah, it's about 10 days later now, come back. Actually, the other day, came and gave it a few coats, so Don't know how well it'll come up there, but it's really nice and smooth now. Really nice and smooth. Just needs a light scuff now before paint, and that'll be done. So there we go. All around the edge of the windows, all be done nice and clean. So that looks really good, ready for paint. So that's why I want to get the car all over the car to that stage. Then I'll do some mechanical work. Hopefully by then weather will have improved a little bit, warmed up. I can paint it. And I've got an idea, something to do with my possible show next year, of something to do with this. So, but anyway, it doesn't matter about that. I still need to do a video about this year's show. I'll get around to that again at some point. But anyway. So that's done. Now we need to concentrate on the boot lid. It's a little bit crusty under there, so I'm just going to flip it over. I'll take this off. Probably leave. Actually, I'll take that off as well. This had, I don't know if you can see it there, it's quite rough. It's been painted, but it's rough. I'm just not happy with it. And there's the odd mark in it. I'm not too concerned about the dents as such now. Like the one that was there. I'm not too concerned about them at the moment, because I'll just do the filler when I'm doing painting work. So there we go. Right, I'm going to get on with this, primer that, get it bolted on there in this episode, and that'll be it for this one. So I've just got a little bit of time today, get this done, and then next episode to get the subframe in and get it on the floor. So yep, get on with it. Right, that's all sanded, prepped. All that was, the area that was rusty is all had rust treatment, but I'm not too worried about the inside at the moment, because I'll probably paint the inside similar to what I've done in the boots. So yeah, it's just gone. It's a little bit ripply here. It's obviously a dent or something at some point. But yeah, I've just gone over it with the sander just to key the surface. I've given it a wipe now, ready for the primer. So I'll primer that up now. Might even do a time lapse. Don't think we've had a time lapse on any of the episodes of the series of this mini. So might even do that. So yeah, I'll primer that now. Go have a cup of tea and stick it on. So yeah, I think I will do a time lapse. Right, see you then. Right, so that's that primered. So I'll leave that for 10-15 minutes now. I'll go have a quick cup of tea. Leave that alone. Then I'll sort the hinges out. Right then, boot lid's gone. It's painted. These are the hinges I've got. But I've only got one pair of them bolts that go in that bit. And these bolts are no good. They're all rusty and rubbish. So I'm gonna get a pair of new hinges rather than messing about with them. Should have just got them before, but there we go. So here it is. Mini with a boot lid. Just on a bungee, nothing. It's just sat there out of the way. It looks much better now. Much better. It's a big milestone for me to see the back end of it all primered up. Yes, I know it needs hinges, lights, so on. I've got a rear screen for it. I've got lights, but I think one's cracked. So, but yeah, either way, right, I'm going to go home now. Hopefully, over Christmas, New Year's, I will get more time to do work on it and get quite a bit done. But the next job is building the subframe up. I've got the radius arms and so on in that box there. Get the subframe built up, just so I can get the hubs on, rear wheels on, get it down, roll in, much better. Then I'll start on the passenger side. There's a bit of a hole in the sill, so I'll get that done. If I can get a lot of that done over Christmas, great, fantastic. Yeah, so there we go. I'll end this one there. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.